Yeah, yeah, the stage show could get pretty bloody. You know, I mean, we'd have venues would get the fear, and they'd phone us up, and they'd say, you know, how much mess are you going to make? You know, we're a bit worried, you know, and we'd be like, you know, what mess? Don't worry about it. You know, it's fine. But you know, yeah, we played it cool.
Ultimately, I'd have loved to have filmed one of those stage shows. I mean, you get a glimpse of some of the stuff in the Devil's Music. You see some of her stage shows, but the vast majority of it, especially the stuff when she was unknown, when she was underground, there was some outrageous shit going on stage. Just absolutely horrifying stuff that there's no record of. There's no. I kind of wish that she'd had a mad fan at that point. Just to document some of this stuff. I mean, really, it was only the fact that they had a fan on tour with them on that last tour that we actually get any of the stage performance stuff. That we actually get filmed versions of it. You know, it's a crying shame. From what I've heard, the stories I heard from Eddie Meachum when we interviewed Eddie Meachum, who was her manager. And talk to him about the stage show, you know, and he's like, oh, well, yeah, obviously, you know, we tie these women up and we slit these people's throats, and then there's this bondage thing, and then there's this nudity thing, and then there's this gets stuffed up this bloke's arse. And really, when you're at the point of stuffing things up people's arses on stage, it's the point where you're jeopardising you're jeopardising being able to cross over into a user-friendly reality show, you know.
So we had, you know, we had extras, actors, you know, models. There was a lovely girl called Carol, who I think probably did it for the longest time. You know, it's a hard job, you know, but somebody's got to do it. But even she eventually got pissed off, I think, with getting stripped and murdered every night. And I heard that she opened up a bakery in Hull.
By the time of her disappearance, I think that her stage shows were getting more sophisticated, less shocking. I mean, there was still, you know, you could still skate on the blood on the stage at the end of the thing, but I mean, you look at her performance of Dying Bride that you can see in the film, and that's quite understated by that point. I mean, you know, there's the theatrics, there's the big headpiece, and there's all this sort of shit, but I think she was moving in a softer but more heartfelt direction. And where she'd have gone from that, we'll never know.